Good, happy Monday morning, July 15, 2019. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, it's all gone. Gorton flooding leaves devastation in its wake. Couple was trapped inside home during flooding. For Mike Karkek, losing the Gorton home where he raised his kids has been devastating. Floodwaters washed much of his property on Sculpture Rocks Road on Thursday night with no warning. Karhek and his wife were trapped inside the home during the flooding. A propane tank bust loose and started filling the home with gas. Then water started rushing in. The Red Cross is assisting Karhek's family. The organization is also helping Karhek's neighbor Lee McLean, who now has slit manure and debris under his home. McLean's wife has cancer, and this is the second time in less than 2 years the couple has had flood damage inside and outside their home. Governor Chris Sununu toured the damage on Friday. GoFundMe pages have been set up for Kirkek's family and McLean's family. Kamala Harris holds town hall meeting in Somersworth. California senator touched on gun control, opioid addiction. Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris took to the stage in front of a packed crowd in Somersworth on Sunday evening to make her pitch as to why she should win the first in the nation primary and eventually the White House. The senator from California tackled taxes, immigration, the border crisis, and climate change. With a public school as her backdrop, she promised higher wages for teachers. Perhaps the biggest applause came when Harris spoke about her stance on gun control. Harris told the crowd if elected, she would give Congress 100 days to put gun control bill on her desk for signature, or she would act herself. Harris also touched on the opioid crisis and its effect on New Hampshire. She vowed to first treat it as a public health epidemic and then go after Big Pharma. Cory Booker wraps up a weekend New Hampshire RV tour. Made stops Sunday in Plymouth and Pelham. Cory Booker wrapped up an RV tour of the Granite State on Sunday. The New Jersey senator and Democrat presidential candidate spent the weekend traveling New Hampshire in a Winnipeg sightseer. On Sunday, Booker held events in Pelham and Plymouth and made stops along the way to snap selfies with first-in-the-nation primary voters. Booker touted his plan for a do-over of President Donald Trump's tax cut, refocusing the cuts to reduce tax for the working class. Booker said New Hampshire residents can expect to see him out in his RV frequently in the coming months. U.S. stocks futures point to a mixed open aimed at China slowdown fears. U.S. stock indexes were mixed Monday morning. Investors pause for breath following a record-setting performance on Wall Street last week and monitor China's economic data. ICE raids across major U.S. cities fall short of expectations, but fear remains. President Donald Trump's promised nationwide deportation sweep fell short of expectations on Sunday, with only a small number of operations that appeared to fall closer in line with routine enforcement. With the effort seems to have been downgraded, or perhaps just delayed, immigrant communities across the U.S. were still on red alert. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.